Well, I must say I find it somewhat surprising that none of my friends here on YouTube have spoken about this issue. It is, of course, an issue of some delicacy, and so let me be the first. What I'm talking about here is this Wikileaks story. And you know, we all recall, we watched the video, Wikileaks video called Collateral Damage, and approximately 2 weeks ago the story broke basically that the US government is now very concerned about Wikileaks website and its co-founder Julian Assange, in light of the fact that certain documents were leaked. And the private PFC Brad Manning has been arrested. He's sitting in a military brig in Kuwait. This is a story, a very important story of national and basically international importance. And I don't know how this is being portrayed in the mainstream media. You know, I basically don't watch much of the mainstream media, but it is perhaps, without exaggeration, on the scale of the Pentagon Papers. And that is why the US government and many other governments, I might add, want to have this website, Wikileaks, silenced. And they're very serious about it. So, in light of the fact that the Obama administration is not going after war criminals like Bush and Cheney, but after whistleblowers who were exposing their crimes, and new people are being indicted. They are called in front of grand juries. They're being asked to reveal their sources, like Mr. Risen, who worked, I believe, for the New York Times. Anyway, not to get off track here, but this is a very important story. So if you haven't followed it, I suggest you do. And I'm going to post some links here in the information bar down below. The reason why this issue is so delicate is because, as anyone could guess, the national media, of course, is probably going to portray this as to some sort of danger to our national security, when, as a matter of fact, I agree with Daniel Ellsberg on the matter, that it is not the concern about national security which prompts this sort of manhunt for Julian Assange, but rather the type of embarrassment for our government and many other governments and private corporations, banks, and so on. It has the potential of embarrassing everyone involved and to expose the lies for everyone to see. Now, the question has been asked whether, you know, Obama can shut down the internet. Well, don't be silly. Of course he can. You know, any government anywhere can shut down the internet. Not shut it down per se, but they can certainly deny access to certain websites. I mean, it's being done as we speak in China and in Russia and other places. You know, it's the technical capability certainly is there. There's no question about it. So the issue then becomes one of free speech and what is permissible in a democracy or in a republic or what is not. And we're approaching a situation where under this administration we now have a situation where whistleblowers are actually very afraid to come out because of what might happen to them. And with all this stuff on the table now, extraordinary rendition, secret prisons, all of this stuff is continuing under Obama. And there is a real danger that we are approaching, basically, of becoming a banana republic. I mean, I'm not sure if we're there yet or not, but it's pretty close. So please have a look at those links down below and realize just how important this story is. Thanks for listening.